Alright guys, how's it going? Today we're doing an 8 treasure rice pudding. And for this we need some red bean paste. So we'll start off with that and we'll get onto the pudding later. So let's get on with it. Right, you can get dried adzuki beans, soak them overnight and cook them down and then make sure they're soft enough. Or you can just get a 400 gram can, which gives you about 200 grams of beans. Just squidge them with your finger, make sure they're soft enough. There's two ways you can make this: puree or slightly lumpy if you like. The puree version, stick it all in a food processor and blitz it all together. And the slightly lumpy version, just mash it with a potato masher in a pan. Squash the butter in with the two different types of sugar and mix it all up, cook it down. I think the slightly lumpy version works better with the pudding. And the good thing about this is you can make it about 3 days in advance. Save some time on the day. What we're going to do now is boil it down a bit, take some of the moisture out of the beans, and we're making a fairly thick paste. And don't forget, this will keep reducing after you finish cooking. It will dry out a bit further, so stop when it's about like this. Okay then, on with the pudding itself. We got the red bean paste there, and we got some rice. Now this rice has been soaked for 24 hours. Rinsed, 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 rinsed and soaked. So as you may have gathered, this method requires no prior cooking of the rice. I've seen some where they steam it or boil it. I think this is far easier. Grease your pudding bowl and grease it again. You don't want this to stick after all that hard work. Line the bowl with a variety of dried fruits and nuts. Don't use fresh fruit, it just won't work. Single layer and make a nice pretty pattern, because the next time you'll see this will be on the table. I've used 2 types of dates: walnuts, cashew nuts. If you're using anything hard like peanuts, you need to soak them overnight. Turkish sultanas, raisins and candied peel. I think that's about it. Just pausing for a minute for effect. And then on with the soaked rice. Try not to mess up your pretty pattern. And with the rice not being pre-cooked, it was easy to put on. If it was cooked, it would be sticky already. Gently press it down a bit. I didn't need to do that, it's just a man thing. Need to be doing something. Grab your red bean paste, form it into a disc and lay it in the centre of the rice. You want to form the disc so it's about 1 inch smaller than the bowl all round. And then on with the rest of the rice. You can either mix the sugar with the rice to start off with, or sprinkle it over the top so you've got sugary water in the steamer. I sprinkle mine on top. And now we have to carefully fill the bowl with water. Don't disturb the rice. Just so it's higher than the rice. See? Just like that. And into the steamer of your choice. I'm using the Fast Slow Pro by Sage. Lovely machine. And steam for 50 to 60 minutes. I did 60 minutes, which is an hour in imperial units. I'll get my coat, don't worry. And 1 hour later we have this gorgeous looking pudding. Wow. You can see how much it's filled the bowl up. I just ease the pudding away from the sides of the bowl with a small spatula, just in case it decided to stick when it was cooling down. Well, pop your serving plate over the top and flip it over. Fingers crossed. Well, okay then guys, here goes nothing. Let's see what we got. I don't want to do this. Oh wow! Oh, brilliant! To say I am chuffed to bits would be an understatement, I'll tell you. I thought it was all stuck in the bowl, but it's a heavy bowl. Oh my word. Look at that. Oh yeah, better cut it open I suppose. I want to save it forever. Well, that certainly is sticky. Right, a little bit of syrup. I had to freeze frame this bit. It's the last time you're going to see this gorgeous pudding. It ain't going to last long. And some golden syrup on the piece I'm going to eat now. Honey works just as well. Let's give it a try then. That's the red bean paste in the middle. Yeah. Sweet. I'll tell you what, this is one gorgeous pudding. It's not often I'm speechless, but that is fantastic. And you know the good thing about it? It will keep in the fridge for 3 or 4 days, if it lasts that long. Right, I'm sorry guys, I've got to carry on. I'll catch you soon.